Welcome to the Colonel's Softball Express. Colonels would travel to Martin, Tennessee and Skyhawk Park, where they would prepare for their doubleheader against the Skyhawks of UT Martin. Shinazi up after Joyce draws a leadoff walk and she drops down a bunt. Shinazi would have beat out the throw from Tate, but it gets by Smith, so Joyce scampers over to third. Howes would ground one to first to score Joyce, and EKU leads 1-0. Shinazi would later score and the Colonels would lead 2-0. The Skyhawks would put 2 on in their half of the first, but Pitzenbarger would get Williams swinging to end the threat. Joyce up with runners at the corners. Koss is going to break for second. Wilson will throw to third. The ball gets to the outfield. So Mitchell scores and the Colonels extend their lead to 3. UT Martin would get a solo home run in the 6th to make the game 3-1. Howes up with 1 out in the 7th. BAM! The senior would tattoo one over the Skyhawks softball sign in dead center. And with her 8th home run of the season, the Colonels regained their 3-run lead. Pitzenbarger would get Taylor swinging to finish off a perfect 7th, and the sophomore would pick up her 17th win of the season. She'd ring up 12 Skyhawks and work UT Martin's lineup like a cash register on Black Friday. It was the 7th time this season that the righty would reach double-digit strikeouts. Shaylin Robb getting the start in her hometown, gets Tate to pop out to Seelig to end the first. Smith would score for the Skyhawks on this RBI groundout to take a 1-0 lead. Martin would increase their lead to 3 as they would plate 2 more runs in the 3rd. Fobbs leading off the 4th, crushes the first pitch she sees to center, and the freshman gets in there with a stand-up double. Tack it up next. Boom! She sends a moonshot over the left field fence for her team-leading 11th home run of the season, and EKU ties the game at 2. Haley Flynn pitching in relief gets Taylor staring to work a perfect 4th. Howes would hit a 2-run home run in the 5th, and the Colonels would take a 4-3 lead. Tate's up after Wade leads off with the single. Wade's going to steal second, but that's not what happens. As umpire Stacy Newton tries to find a better angle, BAM! She gets hit in the face with a bat. She would be tended to by the athletic trainers from both sides and resume her duties behind the plate. My hat's off to Miss Newton for her moxie. Robb would re-enter the game after a quick breather and set down the 3 Skyhawks that she faced to strand Wade at 3rd. EKU would get an insurance run in the top of the 7th as Tackett goes the other way on a 1-0 pitch and scores Shinazi to give the Colonels a 5-3 lead. Robb would then get Wade to roll one to Howes at 2nd and end the game. Robb would retire 9 in a row after she re-entered to earn her first save of the season. Haley Flynn would get the win and improve to 4-0 on the year. It would be a record-setting weekend for a Colonel. Senior Raquel Howes would get 7 RBIs this weekend, and she would claim the top spot on the career RBI list with 161. So the Colonels keep on rolling towards the OVC tournament. This has been David Miller with your Softball Express.